This is LiveWire, and I'm Ray Tatter, and we have a wonderful show for you today. We're going to talk about the Harvest Festival. And if you've never been to the Harvest Festival in Sacramento, it's been going for a long time. And what it does is it features gifts and things made, crafts and pieces of art and entertainment by local folks. You're able to participate and buy things for the events coming up. And so stay tuned for LiveWire right after this important message. Hi, the local Harvest Festival is almost on. Is that right, Liz Rosinski?
That's right. It's happening this weekend. Cal Expo.
Yeah, it's starting this weekend,
yes,
right?
Correct.
And how long does it play?
So it runs Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Okay. Ooh, okay. And it's a lot of fun because there's everything for everybody in the family. Mm-hmm. There's wonderful walks where you can see all of the great crafts people and talk to them about their crafts, and maybe even pull out your card and
yeah, absolutely. Get
some
I've
done it.
Done.
I've done it. It's a way to get some things that are unique for somebody who is unique that you want to give it to.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you said, everything's handmade, so it's really high quality. Mm-hmm. And you're supporting. Sometimes people think you're going to a crafts fair and just to kind of go and shop, but we have over 250 artists mm-hmm. who are all small business people and entrepreneurs, and so you're really supporting their livelihood and supporting American independent crafters.
I like the way you put that.
Yeah.
I thought that was very, very idealistic. Most people go there because they want to get something cool for themselves.
Well, yes. I mean, you can shop for yourself too.
Yeah,
you can shop for Christmas
but
is coming up.
But you can bring your kids there. There's events for kids to sit mm-hmm. down and enjoy. And you can bring grandma too.
Yeah, bring the whole family. Kids 12 and under are free, and
kids 12 and under are free.
Mm-hmm. Mm. And we've got a kid zone where we have like crafting materials, and kids can make and take arts and crafts. We've got a lot of really fun entertainment for the whole family too.
Tell me about that, Liz.
We've got a stilt walking Santa who's
walking
around.
Walking Santa.
Yeah, he's
Sacramento,
super fun.
Man.
And we've got a doo-wop group, Sister Swing. They do kind of boogie-woogie music. John Park, he's a comedian. He does a spinning plate routine, and he'll invite people up from the audience to participate. So you could be one of those lucky people.
I could get up and be funny with him.
Yeah.
No, comedians don't like that. It's my show. It's my comedy. So this is really, really great. But one thing I know, I can tell you that because you probably get a lot of applicants by craftspeople, that you judge the crafts, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We're a juried show.
Yeah, juried show. Yeah, I like that. People jury art shows, like there's the Kingsley exhibit over at the museum, and that's all juried by very well-known people who mm-hmm. know how to pick the very best and a good range of things, too.
Right, yeah, and just to ensure that it's not too heavy in one category, like there's not a ton of jewelry, it's all spaced out. We've got jewelry, clothing, ceramics, art, mm-hmm. a whole wide array of products.
And we never said where this is happening and when. We did say when, though.
Yeah.
But we didn't say where. So that was the trick. And if you've got your pencil already and you are interested in going to this Harvest Festival, if you've never been, you really should go.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's a ton of fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where is it?
It's at Cal Expo.
Cal Expo.
At the Pavilion
good parking.
Building. Yes,
right.
Yes, right off Exposition. Super easy. It's just a good time. Yeah.
Yes, it is a good time. I've been there a couple of times with my wife recently in the last couple of years, and it rises every year at this time.
Yeah.
Good.
And we're also working with Elk Grove Community Food Bank Services. So if anyone brings a non-perishable food donation, they'll get a discounted admission ticket.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Good. Anything other special that you personally like that you find happening over there?
Oh gosh, I love it all. I mean, you can actually walk all the aisles. We have a ton of, in addition to all the arts and crafts, we have a ton of really great specialty food vendors. Sometimes people don't always think about that, but we have a lot of great food purveyors, and so you can get samples. You can walk the aisles and literally fill up on like, you know, fudge and almonds and a Bloody Mary mix.
Oh, well, so people need to come early, obviously, and hungry.
Yes, right. But we do have a full food court, so you can come and shop, and then take a break and have lunch and enjoy some of the entertainment.
Look for your kids.
And yeah, right, exactly. And then go back and shop the rest of the festival. So
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. And do you buy your Christmas gifts there?
I do, and I always get my daughter every year. I get her a personalized ornament. It's one of the cool things.
course.
It's sort of like a tradition that we have, and then when we're putting up the tree, we're like, oh, this is from
There
you know,
it is.
yeah.
And then in about 20 years, she's going to say, my mom gave me that one 20 years ago.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
and
fun
I think
part.
that's the idea of specialty gifts. You know, I mean, it's a special time of year. It's time to, you know, find things that are special.
Yeah, and can get personalized towards you. I mean, what's worse than, you know, opening up gifts on Christmas morning and there's the same, you got the same thing that somebody else got. And
Yeah. Okay, well, you brought some people here for us to talk to, a couple of vendors, and they're very interestingly different. And I look forward to talking with them, and I would thank you for talking with me about that.
thank you for having me.
Okay. So we're going to take a short pause for the cause right now, and we're going to come back and we talk to two hosts of booths at the Harvest Festival that you can meet when you go there, and we'll be back right after this important message.
I tell people I have 3 kids, one of them's adopted, I just don't know which one.
I can't imagine having to be in a birth mother's position to make that choice.
You know, I was kind of just asking her, you know, what is your motivation? Why are you doing this? And she looked at me and she said, because you can give my son a life that I could not.
We always tell her thank you. He is such a blessing to us.
Every day is just a ray of sunshine from him. So we're Chanda and Brian, and we chose adoption.
Nearly half of children with autism wander away from safe places, such as their home or school. If you ever see a child walking alone, remember the 3 S's. Stop to help, seek assistance from police, stay until they arrive. If a child with autism is missing, immediately search places that pose the most danger, such as nearby water and busy streets. To learn more, visit missingkids.com/aware.
Okay, the organization is called Pickled Peach, and with me is Rebecca Ellis, and you made this, right?
Yes, I make everything by hand myself.
Wow. So you get up early in the morning and you hit the sewing machine.
I'm a night owl.
Oh, you're a night owl.
So kids go to bed and then I go to work.
Okay,
So.
well, this is wonderful. And so this will be for sale at the Harvest Festival.
Yes, everything you see here and lots more I didn't quite bring with me. And I have some items that will be Harvest Festival exclusive too.
Yeah,
so.
I asked her, I said, is this all for just little kids? And you said, no, you had go up to size.
It's up to size 14. So
Okay, do I wear, what size do I wear?
I think you're a little out of my size
Just a
range.
little, I was just like.
But I don't know if you like flowers or not.
No,
but
I
could
do.
probably
I love
make
flowers.
something for
of course,
you.
my wife won't let me wear them, but at any rate, really nice stuff.
Thank
I
you.
like it very, very much. So there you go. Oh, look at that little. Hi, Ma.
Yeah,
I like
and
it.
everything, my main goal is everything is comfortable. So kind of my little mantra is clothes to live in. So they're cute and unique and special, but everything is comfortable
Yeah.
and
And this is a
wearable.
pretty little dress.
Yeah.
So
This is a Christmas dress that I will only be selling at Harvest Festival. It's a real twirly dress and it has a little scoop back. But this I'll have up to size 8 at Harvest Festival.
And what about this little guy right here?
This is a bow and a top and leggings. You can buy them together
They all
or
kinda
separate.
go together really
Yeah, I
well.
just put it together as a little outfit to kind of show how you can mix and match. And I'll have a lot of different patterns and colors of the headbands to coordinate with the other dresses and shirts also.
That's good, good,
Yeah.
good. And if I came to you at the fair and I said, well, I like all these things, but I really have an idea that I would like you to pursue, so you can actually get a commission to do certain kind of clothing.
Oh yes, and I love doing that. Custom orders is, I'd say, a good chunk of my bread and butter.
I see.
I love when customers come to me with ideas, that things I wouldn't have thought of, and then it's just so inspiring.
Creative designs,
yes,
the way the
totally.
clothing fits, and things like that. Sure. But other than that, folks can go and buy some really nice handmade clothing at the fair.
Yeah, and I'll have a couple of other accessories with me too. I'll have some baby bibs and little snack pouches, some other things that are good to give as gifts.
Absolutely.
A whole huge price range too. So there's something for everybody in the booth.
Yes, and these things, I understand people really like giving this
Yes.
these little guys, so you should better have a lot of
I have
those.
a lot, and I have packs of more basic bows also for sale too.
Okay. Well, this is really quite wonderful. And you were walking down the street one day and you thought, gosh, I think I'll make clothing.
No, so I have 3 kids. I have 2 boys who are 9 and 7, and then my daughter's 3. And I've been sewing since I was a little girl. I learned in Girl Scouts, and when she came along, I was just kind of inspired to start sewing clothes and
For
things.
her.
Yeah, and then I had people ask me, "Oh, can you make that for me too?" And it just kind of spitballed into where I am 2 years later. So
Good. Well, this is
been
a
awesome.
very wonderful profession because it gives us a little panache,
Yeah.
a goodly difference from getting stuff from across the sea from a country that shall remain
Yeah, and
nameless.
it's, another cool thing is just recently I've started hiring other stay-at-home moms. So that's been really awesome to kind of help, really empower. I have one who started sewing for me a little bit and one who was cutting fabric for me. So that's been really awesome too, as I've been growing, to be able to kind of help other moms stay home also.
Oh, this is a really
and
good idea.
earn a little bit of money while they stay home with their kids.
Yeah, this is good.
Yeah.
And there are also moms who, whose kids are going to school, and they have had the kids in their house for all so long, and they don't know what to do with themselves.
Absolutely.
So these are good kind of things that people can do
Yeah.
to make them. So, right. So did you go to school to learn to do this?
No, I learned in Girl Scout. Like I said, in Girl Scouts as a little girl, and my mom sews. My grandma was a seamstress also, and everything as far as clothes go is self-taught. So I buy patterns and practice until it was I shouldn't say perfect, but as good as it could possibly be.
Yes, absolutely.
And I always do that before I release a new item. I make sure it's just.
So are there any style? I mean, I noticed that you love flowers, and here's pineapples, but there are flowers here, and this other one is a little flower thing.
I love flowers, if you can't tell.
That's cute.
Flowers
Look
and
at that
stripes
little thing.
and.
Get a good shot of that. Isn't that fantastic? Look at it. Look at. This is really great. Can you imagine this walking around your house?
So cute. I do. My daughter has that
can
one.
I
I
go
get to see it
outside?
walking around all the time. But yeah, I love flowers and
Ruffles I can see too.
Yes, ruffles and clothes. I try to find patterns and styles that aren't going to go out of style too fast. Not too trendy, more classic
And
styles.
some nice simple things too.
Yeah.
But they're handmade and they have a nice feel about them
They're
too.
very
Good-
soft. That's a requirement. Everything has to be soft.
But gotta be soft.
Gotta be soft. Yeah.
Okay, well, I wish you well. And
Thank
do you have a booth number, do you know?
7-Eleven.
7-Eleven.
Lucky
Man,
number
you are going to be so
7-Eleven.
lucky.
I know.
7-Eleven, okay. And is there like a row of folks that do things like this there?
This is my first Harvest Festival,
Also,
so I'm brand new. I'm excited to see who my neighbors are at the event and get to know everybody. I
And
love.
get some good ideas.
Yeah, get some good ideas, get some Christmas gifts.
Oh,
Totally.
Rebecca, well, thank you so much. I appreciate you coming and talking to me about this. And we'll see you at the Harvest Festival this weekend at the beautiful State Fairgrounds, right?
Yeah, right in the Pavilion building.
Okay.
Thank
All right.
you.
Okay. There it is. November 16th. Wow, at Cal Expo. Pickled Peach. That's the name of your organization. I didn't ask you how you picked that.
Do you want to know?
Yes, please.
So while I was pregnant with my daughter, I was ill and I craved pickles and peaches, and it was kind of a joke that she was going to end up being a pickle or a peach because that's all I ate for such a long time.
Oh, I see.
And it just kind of spitballed into Pickled Peach Co.
Pickled peaches.
Yeah.
Okay, I get that. I get that. Yeah, I know that moms have these strange tastes, but you passed through that and had your child.
Yeah, she's not a pickle or a peach. She's all good.
All right. Thanks so much.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, well, we're going to take another short pause for the cause, and we'll be back in a little bit, and we're going to be talking about a wonderful taste treat, and it's tasty, but you have to mix it with something. So stay tuned right after this.
Every year, tens of thousands of young people experience homelessness. If you or someone you know needs help, 1-800-RUNAWAY can provide support and connect you to the right resources. Together, we can end youth homelessness.
Don't wait. Communicate. Make your emergency plan today.
Gaining weight was easy. All I had to do was sit down and eat. Losing weight's a lot harder. I have to work at it every day. But with every step, I lower my risk for type 2 diabetes and heart disease. And that makes every step, every choice, every day very much worth the effort.
Learn how you can help stop diabetes by losing weight, eating healthy, and staying active. Visit checkupamerica.org or call 1-800-DIABETES.
I'm here with Lori Nadeau, and she is also at the Harvest Festival this weekend. And this is very creative kind of thing. You were walking down the street and you thought, I need to develop a new Bloody Mary mix.
That's exactly what happened.
No!
I was walking down the street. It actually happened by accident.
Oh, really?
I was helping some friends at a farmer's market selling tomatoes, and we had a whole bunch left over. And I didn't know what to do with them. So I canned a whole bunch of stuff, salsas and everything, and then I started smoking the salsa, which is where the smoke part came in.
Yes, okay.
And then I still had a lot left over, and a neighbor said, well, why don't you make a Bloody Mary mix? And I said, well, because I didn't think of it. And that's how it started, really, in a nutshell.
I love creativity. So it's called Smoke and Mary. Bloody Mary mix, smoked Bloody Mary. It's very interesting. It must taste different than most Bloody Mary mixes.
It is.
Yeah, but you have to add this other thing, VOD, I don't know what that is. Something, another kind of water. That water
this
there?
Stuff. In fact, I brought Tahoe Blue because I actually won the Tahoe Blue Bloody Mary competition.
So, you did? Oh!
Yeah. So this was part of my gift for winning. And so I brought that, so I was going to mix it with it for today.
Wow, and you're going to mix this up for me?
I figured I was the last segment.
Just us,
you
right?
need a cocktail.
Just you and me, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to have a cocktail.
I don't want the crew stay where your cameras are.
Stay right there. No more.
Yeah. At any rate, so this is good. Have you done the festival before with this?
I have. This is probably my 8th or 9th, maybe my 10th. It's probably over my 10th festival.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, because they have several of them.
So I'm not going to ask you your booth number, but I know that you're down there and you're going to be down there at the festival, and you start, when does it start?
It is Friday.
Friday.
Yeah,
you
all
can
day
go there Friday morning?
You can. Yep, Friday morning, Saturday morning, Sunday morning.
So that's the best thing, is to actually go on the Friday, because then everybody's going to powerhouse down there on Saturday.
Not true. Actually, I think Fridays are probably one of the busier days.
Wow.
Yeah, I was actually surprised by that too, because normally you think everybody's they're going to they're off for the weekend, so they'll be out there on Saturday and Sunday, but
they want to get their jump on the finest crafts and the finest of everything. Grab it.
Yeah, because some of the booths have very limited supplies of their craft. So there's you know, they're following. People come just to grab it and get first shot at
First
that
shot,
craft.
sure. I get
Yeah.
that. So okay. Now, did you have help in making this? Did your neighbors say, "Oh, I know how to help you"?
No. I went on the internet and I Googled Bloody Mary recipes because I had no idea. And I found a recipe that had 4 ingredients. And I opened the fridge because my husband's a gourmet cook.
Oh, there you go.
So he's ruined me.
I
As far
see.
as, so I opened up the spice cabinet, and I opened up the fridge, and I started throwing all these things in. And 5 years later, 16 revisions later, I went into production. Yeah, using a co-packing facility out of Auburn. But
Hey, all the bars. If you don't have Sacramento's a town of bars and legislators.
And they go
together. if all the bars don't have this, they should, right?
They should.
Yeah.
Well, can I tell you a little bit about my ingredients?
Yes.
Because that's what makes us so different.
This is science now.
It is. Oh, that's an interesting point because it is a food science. There's so much science in developing a food product. I had no idea. Otherwise, I probably would have ran the other way because that's why it took 5 years because lots of trial and error. But the thing that makes us different, first of all, it's hickory smoked, which is why it's called Smoke and Mary because it's a smoked Bloody Mary. And then we use fresh grown tomatoes in Las Banas, Hollister area. We use fresh horseradish that's grown in the Fresno area, and then the fresh lemon and lime juice. So you've got all that pulp of that produce. Most Bloody Mary mixes uses a reconstituted tomato juice. And as soon as your ice melts, you've got just this kind of I always call it a sludge, but it's really not a sludge. It's just, it loses its color, loses its flavor.
Can we say red gunk?
Yeah, you can call
something like that.
It just loses. It's just not great.
So,
and then, so with that, with all that pulp, and what we found out, since my husband's a gourmet cook, he found out, and my sisters as well, because they like to cook, it's really good to cook with. So even if you have those folks that don't drink alcohol, they can use this to cook with. We have 40 recipes on our website.
Okay.
And we even have a turkey brine that he made out of this. That's on there
That's
now.
coming right up, that turkey day, huh?
Yes, and all the recipes are phenomenal. We marinate chickens, briskets, you name it.
Wow.
Tri-tip.
I think it's fascinating
And
to
then
have developed
cocktails.
something like that. You know, a lot of people, they come up with these wonderful things and they say, oh, no, this is Grandma Jones's secret recipe. I cannot share that with you. But you decided to turn it around and share it.
I am sharing it because it turned out to be so good and so versatile that everybody, and that's why I do these events, because I want to share it with everybody, because I didn't create it for myself. I created it for all those people that have had bad experiences because they've had a bad mix.
They do like Bloody Marys, but this will be a different taste altogether because it says smoked Smoke and Mary.
Yes, and it pairs well with lots of different spirits, so you don't have to just limit it to vodka.
Right.
It goes with whiskey, bourbons. There's the michelada, which is made with beer.
Oh yeah,
So
I
you
heard
just
about
mix
that.
it up with some beer. We even tried it with white wine.
Ooh.
The white wine we did because we do a lot of wine festivals, and it's delicious.
Oh, is it?
It is really
Okay,
good, and the whiskey's fun too, of course. Rum, if you like, Bacardi rum's good in there. If you like, and I call that. All my cocktails have a name, and they're on our website, but they've got.
So you do have a website?
Yes, it's
cool.
www.smokinmary.com. No G, just Smokin' Mary.
Smokin' Mary.
And the rum drink I call. It's a Smokin' Annie after a famous female pirate.
Oh.
Yeah, Annie.
Is there really a female pilot called Smokin' Annie?
There's a lot of female pirates.
Oh, pirates. I said
Pilots.
I thought you up there drinking.
There's a lot.
Whoa, here we
There's
go.
a lot of female
Whoa.
pilots too.
Okay.
No, but she's a famous pirate. But I like to call the rum drink. I like to just call it toes in the sand because I feel like I want to be sitting on a beach while you're drinking your rum cocktail. But yeah, so it's really, really good.
So
very
you're
versatile.
Mix this up?
I am. Would you like me to make you a cocktail?
I would like to taste it.
I'm gonna make you a cocktail.
You talk me into it.
Yeah. All right. So it's really, really simple. We basically fill the glass just below halfway point, unless you're my husband, and okay, so that might have
that's
went,
good.
made a little higher than that one.
Okay.
And then you just pour, you shake it up really well, because remember I said it was pulpy?
Right.
So all that pulp and those spices, because
Goes
there's a
down to
lot
the
of
bottom.
spices,
Okay.
settles down
You
to the
shook
bottom.
this up in the car coming down, right?
Oh, you should have seen me drive here. I was shaking everything up. But I got here, and I
You
got
got here. This is good.
I got here in record time too.
Well, that's why we call this program LiveWire, because it is live. You have 2 minutes?
I
Oh,
was
2 minutes to go.
Definitely, I'm going to put a
Hurry,
little
hurry,
bit
hurry.
more in here.
Okay.
Oh, well, I thought you said you were going to.
Harvest Festival, Harvest Festival.
Yes, definitely the Harvest Festival. Now you're going to click your heels together while you
Okay.
take a sip here. Now make a wish.
Oh, yes. I really want to go back to Oz.
He's going to Oz.
Oh, it's wonderful. Texas barbecue sounds familiar.
Yeah, the hickory smoke.
Oh, it's got it.
And you get a little bit of the pulp in there.
I got it in there. Yeah, yeah. It's
And what
fighting back.
Yes, and the unique thing with the pulp is the pulp holds the flavor. That's the secret.
Really powerful and
Yeah.
wonderful. Smokin' Mary mix. www.smokinmary.com. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming, and we
Cheers.
will see you at the Harvest Festival.
Yes, we will
All
be
right.
there.
That's all the time
I'll be
we
there
got, folks.
running around in my polka dot dress.
Yeah, I like that too. That's
Yeah.
good. It goes with everything.
Oh.
All right, we'll be back in just a little while. That's called Next Week. Well,
one
next
minute.
week, yes, next week with our show, LiveWire. We're here on Wednesdays at 5. And Smoke and Mary, you can always come back and show us how to do this again and again and again.
Absolutely.
So we'll go to the festival.
Yeah, the festival's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun this weekend.
Good. All right.
And Santa will be there on stilts.
Santa will be there on
Yeah.
stilts. So don't have him come to your booth.
Oh no, he has. I've got.
Oh, he has.
I've got
Yeah, he's
pictures
out there.
I've got really good pictures
Come
actually.
on, everyone. Yeah.
And that's the one. And are we going to have the horses too? There's these two guys that run around on these stuffed
Hobby
horses.
horses? Mhm.
Yeah. Well, they're not really hobby horses.
Oh.
They're actual full stuffed horses. So when they're walking, they look like they're on them,
I see.
and they run around, and they're two cowboys.
I like that.
So
Okay.
that'll be fun. That'll
we
be
got to wrap it
more
up now.
Yep.
Okay, well, we'll see you after the show at the festival, the Harvest Festival, coming up this weekend at Cal Expo. All right? Did I do good? Bye.